Ohio Attorney General Mike DeWine today announced he's spending $1.4 million and taking that money to crisis centers to support victims of sexual assault.
This comes as local advocacy groups work to end the stigma of what's become known as the rape culture. 27 First News reporter Lindsay Watson joins us with that story, new at 11.
28 centers, including Compass Community and Crisis Center in Youngstown, will get some of that grant money. Now, it'll be used to offer victims the support they need so more come forward to report their attackers in the future. Local leaders say right now the number of people raped is significantly underreported. Compass Family and Community Services in Youngstown, along with 27 other crisis agencies across the state, will each get more than $45,000 from Ohio Attorney General Mike DeWine.
Our goal is to try to get more equal and better services for rape victims, no matter where they live in the state of Ohio.
As an advocate for victims, DeWine says we owe it to survivors of sexual assault to make sure they have community support after an attack.
Many times victims are embarrassed and they just don't want to, report it. There needs to be consequences for the person who's committed the rape. That person many times will go on and continue to commit rapes unless that person is stopped.
Dawn Powell, a rape crisis counselor at Compass, says victims refusing to come forward or press charges is common in rape or sexual assault investigations.
A lot of it is because they feel like nothing will happen with the information that they come forward with. A lot of women are afraid, and men.
Both Powell and DeWine want victims to feel that they're safe and free from the stigma that often comes with sexual assault when they enter a community crisis center.
Having good victim service, frankly, increases the likelihood that cases are reported, and it increases the likelihood that there'll be a successful prosecution.
Because there are services for them. There's help all the way through this process.
And we have a number of resources available for victims online right now, including a full list of local crisis centers.
There's also a web exclusive story about on-campus sex assaults. What did our digital team find in researching that story?
They actually found out a lot. Now, Ohio colleges and universities are participating in a state-administered survey that's working to gather information for improving sexual violence prevention and response on campuses.